you can always add more to a painting, but you need to realize that the painting's already been done.
Like, at what day and moment was I just like, I'm not doing this anymore?
Right.
I wish I could go back and kick that son of a bitch in the dick.
Whatever somebody's going through, even the little things are things that like progressively get bigger. Like there's ways around it. There's ways to like go through it. There really is.
Everything has a consequence. Everything changes with every decision that you make.
This is Me Versus Me. All right. What's up, big dog?
What's up, dog? Me versus me. Saucy Luke edition, bro.
Saucy Luke is in the fucking house.
Let's go.
What's your last name? Do you share your last name?
Yeah. My last name is Unrein.
Unrein.
Yeah, I before E, except after Unrein and Budweiser, bro.
I fucking love it, dog.
Yeah, I'm a German, Irish, Australian, actually. Yeah.
What a mix.
So I got fucking alcoholism rolling right through my veins, bro.
Listen, man, I got the Scottish, German, Irish. I'm fucking right there with you.
I got 8 years, dog, but fuck it, let's break it right now. I'm just playing.
I was like,
he's like, oh shit.
I don't want to be a part of this.
Oh shit, here we go.
Oh, that was fucking good. Shit, you got me, man. I was like,
he's like,
nope.
Oh shit.
No.
Nah,
oh,
man.
Fuck. Are you an Arizona native or?
No, I was born and raised in Chino Hills, California. So, born and raised Chino Hills, California. Lived a little bit in Huntington Beach, Big Bear, Corona, and then moved out here with the Concept Macaroni Grill. So they moved me over here, and then I was running that Goodyear location for like 4 years.
No shit.
Yeah.
Fuck. How old are you now?
So I'm 43 now.
Okay. You look fucking good for 43.
Thanks, bro.
And as much as you fucking work, you know?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, fucking shit. Why?
You're live at different events every fucking day. I'm like, does he stop?
I know, dude. I have a buddy. He's like, fucking Saucy Luke pop-ups every day, bro.
Every fucking day. You haven't stopped in God knows how long, man.
Yeah, you gotta stay with it, bro. You gotta stay with it. You know, I got a blonde wife and I got 2 daughters, bro. This shit's expensive, bro.
It's gonna be, yeah.
Already is.
Yeah.
God love them.
How long you been doing barbecue?
Yeah, so I've been doing barbecue. So I would say I was like always cooking outside. You know what I mean? I really like, you know, the commune thing about having, you know, fire and cooking meat and having people over.
Brings people together.
It brings people together. And I've always been like a hospitality guy.
Hell yeah.
So it's just something in my blood that I like taking care of people. So I was running restaurants, and then I, had a couple opportunities to do some competitions. So started doing competitions I think 8 years ago.
Okay.
I did my first one, and then that's kind of how it started. I did my first competition in a trash can. So it was, did a rib competition out of a galvanized trash can.
Fuck.
But I was still boozing at the time. So let's just say it was fucking, yeah. It was quite the thing. Actually ended up doing okay. And then the next one I did really blew it, but I won in chili. Mm-hmm. I won in the chili, and I made my own chili powder for the chili competition, and that's kind of how my sauce was born.
No shit.
Yeah. So once after the first competition, I was kind of like, dude, I can only use the sauces and rubs that are on the table,
right.
And I would geek out about this stuff. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna play around a little bit with making sauces and rubs, and I was doing that. And then once that chili won, I followed Alton Brown. Mm-hmm. Alton Brown made a chili powder for his chili recipe, and that chili powder that I made, it won for best chili. And then I started putting it in the sauce and in the rubs, and that's how this thing got started.
Damn, dude. It was only 8 years ago?
Yeah. Yep.
Because you got a pretty solid fucking handle on everything that you're doing.
Well, I've been serving the public for 3 years. This is my third year. Mm-hmm. Third year serving the public. I bottled the sauce in 2020.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
So 4 years ago.
What was it? It's kind of something I always think about because I love cooking just like you. Mm-hmm. I've always been a little hesitant to serve the public because I'm so critical of my own shit.
Yeah.
How hard was that to get over?
Yeah, you know what? Bro, pretty much this is what happened, dude. Is I went to different places. Like I had a regular of mine. They were like in their like 90s, and they were offering me their boat. And they were like, dude, you can have our boat. It's a 1984 Four Winds Horizon. It's got 70 hours on the motor.
It's fucking brand new.
Can you come pick it up? It's in Houston. I was like, all right, cool. So I was doing a lot of barbecue at the time. At this time, I was working for Troon. I was a food and beverage director for Troon. They do like golf course management. So I was working for them. And then I was like, I went and picked this thing up. And when I was out there, I tried a lot of the barbecue. And it was great. You know, and it just kind of inspired me. And then when I came back down, I ended up going to California, went to a couple spots, and, people were waiting in line for what food I thought was garbage.
Not great.
Yeah, you know? So I was like, fuck, dude, I'm onto something, dude.
Okay.
So that's kind of how it started. And then, yeah, I just went for it, bro.
That's fucking, man, I feel that. I feel that a lot because I critique, other barbecue play. I don't eat a lot of mainstream barbecue now because of that. I'm like, I don't like this is just your typical shit. Like you're paying out the ass for it. When I feel like you could definitely do a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean, I think, dude, if you're cooking on an offset smoker, that's like at the highest level. That's to me. You know what I mean? When you're running these, other cookers, I mean, people can produce some good barbecue out of it. You know what I mean? And they can, with the right seasoning, the right, they can nail some good stuff. But when it comes to like over the top, like set the bar level, like when you taste it, you're like, holy shit. Yeah. That's coming off offset, dude.
Dude, I completely fucking agree. Yeah. I have a little one out there. I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I only fire that thing up for certain occasions,
Yeah.
I got a pellet smoker for regular shit, but the offset doesn't come on. It doesn't fire up for just anything.
Yeah. Because no, those pellet smoker easy bake ovens are money, bro. They're fucking great.
But I'm on the same fucking page as you are, man. If you want good barbecue, offset's the way to go.
Yeah.
But you got to know what the hell you're doing.
Yeah, it takes patience. I mean, it's barbecue, dude. It takes patience, it takes love, and that's why we're Saucy Luke's craft barbecue. It's a handcrafted thing, dude. So there has to be a level of passion in it. Sure. Or you're burnt out, bro. It's I'm cooking brisket. Start to finish is a 24-hour process. You know what I mean? Before you taste it, or if it's in front of you, it's 24 hours from start to finish, from trim to smoke to rest. Even longer actually. So,
have you always had like this level of discipline, or?
No, dude. I would say I'm not very disciplined, but yeah. So. It's come with age, I guess. Really, all this stuff started when I got sober. Yeah. So before that, before that, dude, I was, just okay keeping jobs. You know what I mean? I was, just comfortable. Comfortable was okay with me at the time because, I was, I had a steady paycheck. I could still fuck around, a certain level amount. But then once I got sober, I was just like, why not me? My motto was fucking, why not me? It really came down. I was like, I want to work in my passion. I want to work where it doesn't feel like work. I feel like, I'm talented enough. I just kind of believed in me. And that's what initially I golfed a lot at the time. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to work for Troon. At least I could run someone's restaurant and golf all the time.
Right.
So that's how that happened. And then from there, it went to this. Yeah.
8 years ago. So that was, you were 32? Nope.
So I was
do the math. 34. 30, 34,
35. Yeah, I'm 43 right now.
It's crazy that you found it, I think the standard would call it late, but you found it at such a later age,
Yeah, we all you hit a certain level of suffering and you're willing to fucking make some changes. So unfortunately, that's where it goes with me and everything, bro. So you hit a certain level of suffering, dude, and you might be able to be willing to take a look at yourself and realize, fuck. Well, what's different for me and for others is, I like to drive and I like to drink, bro. So, you know what I mean? Those two together.
That's not a great combo.
That's not a great combo. So I ended up getting 3 DUIs, 2 of them bad traffic collisions, broke my femur. And at this time, I had a 1-year-old. So my oldest was 1 at the time. And, still didn't stop after that. But, certain things happened. And, I guess all I can say is, my reality is different than others because I had 3 DUIs and I was still drinking and driving. So I had a moment where I was like, this is when it all came to me. I was like, running these restaurants and then, everybody leaves at 12 o'clock. I start drinking because I have a full bar there.
Right.
And now I'm driving home. I got one light out on the back of a fucking fucking Toyota Scion, one light out and a crack down the windshield, leaving at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just asking for it.
I'm just asking for it. It wasn't if, it's when, and I couldn't not do it. So once I realized, I was like, fuck, man, I can't fucking not do this. I think I have a problem. Before then, it was all fun and games. Yeah, I was catching DUIs. Yeah, I was going to alcohol classes. Yeah, this, but nothing was really. And then I just kind of realized, like, fuck, dude, it ain't if, it's when I'm going to go to jail, back to jail, or go to the hospital. So, you got to make some changes.
That's one of the biggest things that we say on here quite a bit is, it's not the shit that you go through that defines you. It's how you learn from it. Yeah. So being able to take that and run with it like you did, dude, it's incredible.
Yeah, thanks. We're all still learning, dude. We're all still learning. I'm definitely, have moments where I can be proud of where I am. Mm-hmm. I have moments too where I'm, I just have to realize like, I'm how do I say this? It's like, at this point that I'm at right now, this is all I ever wanted at one point. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Now I'm like there. So it's like, I have to, be proud of where I'm at, but I got more to do,
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's an important mindset though. And doing everything that you're trying to do, like do you know what the end game looks like for you? Like, would it be a restaurant?
Yeah. I mean, that's my goal right now. That's what I'm looking for. I'm trying not to put so much pressure on myself exactly to what it's going to be. I'm a, follower of Jesus Christ, and I just feel like when it's God's time, it's God's time. Mm-hmm. And I just put trust in that. And then because, just like anybody, we always want more. We always want more. And it's like, at what point can I just be present in the moment and enjoy what I have and what I've done? Because if not, then we're always just wanting. Right. It's just, you're just never satisfied. And, I think part of it for me is to be, proud of where I'm at. Obviously keep going. It's a grind, dude. Yeah. I've never ran my own business, I
was going to say, you're doing the important part of it though. You're doing the fucking work.
Yeah. And so I'm showing up.
Yeah, exactly. You're showing up every fucking day.
I'm showing up. Yeah. So I'm showing up and that's, I have a motto and it's like, God's going to put doors in front of me, do I have the courage to walk through them?
I like that.
And that if he's going to put it in front of me, like he's going to help me through it. If he's going to get me to it, he'll help me through it. And that's easier said than done.
Yeah.
I will say,
because there's good doors and there's fucking bad doors.
Yeah.
And that's where you come in.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
What does your situation look like right now? I don't remember how big is it. It's a trailer smoker, right?
Yeah, so I pull around a 500-gallon offset that I got from Anthony at Eric's Family Barbecue.
There you go.
So that's those good guys over there, dude. Good homies of mine. They this is their first smoker that they had. They did pop-ups on.
Yeah.
So I have that smoker. I've added a prep table on the back and a hand washing sink on it. And it's a pretty dope little rig. It's got a flat top on the firebox.
Nice.
So it's got a live fire plancha. It's got a prep table on the back, hand washing sink, and then I set up like a little outdoor kitchen.
Holy shit. Who'd you get that from?
Anthony at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Off of El Mirage. Indian School in El Mirage. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, those guys are doing it right, dude. They're cooking on 1,000-gallon Moberg smokers. Yeah, they actually shout out to them. They just got recognition, which is a long time coming from they're actually like the top 3 rated barbecue joints in the US not in AZ, not in the fucking US, for Yelp reviews.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. So they got some love on that, and hopefully they're still fucking slammed right now. But they do it right. They fucking cook on offsets, real wood fire. Part of the Arizona thing, and they do it too, is we out here trying to put Arizona barbecue on the map. And so for me, that's using the local wood.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I use mesquite,
Mhm.
and then mesquite and oak or mesquite and pecan, depending on what I can get, really.
That's pretty much the two fucking basics that we got here in town anyway.
Yeah. So
That's crazy, man. For a while there, and it was not in conjunction with meeting you, but for the last couple of years, after I discovered kind of how much I like smoking and barbecue and stuff like that, I come to realize, how little Arizona actually has a barbecue flavor.
yeah.
It really doesn't. So when you say something like bringing Arizona to the fucking map, I'm like, that's fucking dope. He's thinking the same fucking way.
Yeah. So what I'm doing, and it's my thing about it, is Arizona. What are we known for? It's like our Southwest flavors.
Mexican food.
Yep. So I use the chili powder that I make is like local chilies,
Dope.
and then it's it's a handmade local chili powder. So So if you taste my stuff, it's got this like heavy chili hit to it. And then all my sauces, I don't do liquid smoke. I feel like that stuff's trash.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree
so
with
like
you.
that's what a lot of people hate about barbecue sauce is that liquid smoke flavor. And I'm like, bro, I'm smoking briskets 14, 16 hours.
Yeah.
I'm not putting and I personally like things saucy, so I like to add sauces to things. Obviously, I give people a choice, but so that's why we developed these ones.
And you've made these are all your handmade products?
Yeah, so the mullet sauce is the original 22-time award winner is the mullet sauce. So it's hit the podium 22 times. That's my baby right there. And then from that, we made the other two. So it's the base to the other two. So the dirty blonde over here is my mustard sauce. It's a little different than most mustard sauce, like in the Carolina, where they're like heavily mustard, heavily vinegar.
Yeah.
So this one is, but it's a good mix of the two of them. And that's the dirty blonde and smoking buffalo. Yeah, instead of just making like a spicy, because the mullet sauce has a little heat to it, but not a lot, but instead of just making like a spicy mullet sauce, I made the smoking buffalo. So it's like a buffalo barbecue.
Well, now I'm a little bit more curious to try them because I've been looking for.
Hit it, bro. Get in there, dog. Get a thumb in there, dog. Get a pinky
Fucking
in, bro.
break this bastard open now.
Yeah, bro. Take a little sip.
Have a little gander,
Have a little gander, dog.
Let's see what we got.
Yeah.
There it is. It kind of fucking comes up behind, but
Yeah, so
that's delicious.
that's
dude.
pretty good, huh,
Yeah,
dog?
yeah.
I always tell people it doesn't suck, dude. I've
No.
had sucky barbecue before. This ain't it, bro.
That's fucking. It's so much better because.
Yeah, it's something kind of funny with the name mullet sauce too. When you're doing it, we were gonna name it, and we were just always calling it the mullet sauce because it's sweet in the front, heat in the back.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
So then we were gonna name it. We're like, what do we call it? We're like, fuck it. We've been calling it the mullet sauce, so let's run with it. And that one, dude, that's my pork sauce. Dude.
Where's like I don't remember where the vinegar sauce is derived from.
So
Like
it's Carolina.
Carolinas.
Yeah, like Carolinas. Yeah, so they do a lot of pork over there. So they're doing like mustard vinegar.
That's the best one I've had though. Usually you get them there just fucking shit ton of vinegar.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
So this one's a little different, and they're all. I would say they're thinner sauces. They're designed to be, pulled from the fridge.
Right.
Everybody who has them, the consumer pulls them from the fridge.
That one's good too, man.
Yeah, try the smoking, dude.
Yeah, might as well at this point.
Yeah. So that one, dude. Whether you want to do spicy barbecue, you hit it, dude. Killer on chicken. Obviously, killer on wings. It's got that buffalo hit to it. And then, yeah.
How hard was it to find like your own flavor home?
You know what, dude? I just kind of kept playing around with it. I had like a flavor I was looking for.
Oh, that's unique as fuck.
Isn't that tight?
I like that, dude.
Yeah. So that's like a buffalo barbecue.
But it's much better than like out here. Well, you get buffalo sauce and you think I think Frank's.
Yeah.
And I'm not smashing on Frank's by any means, but everybody uses it.
Yeah.
So that's fucking unique.
That's good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So
That's
how that started.
I've been trying for so many years, man, to like make my own profile, and I can't figure out a way out of the typical shit. So
Yeah, you know what, dude? I think what will work for me is instead of just getting stuff that's already done, I made that, and then also I take cumin. So this is another little fucking, we call it dropping the tongs. Dropping the tongs is when you spread the secrets, but I don't give a fuck. I tell everybody everything I fucking do. Now you still have to fucking do it.
I was gonna say the next part is fucking getting it done.
Next part, taking cumin. You take whole cumin and you roast the cumin on an iron skillet.
Oh,
so
shit.
just like you would a beer, how you roast the malts to get the different flavors. So
Yeah.
if you want, you want to do an amber, you're lightly roasting the malts. If you want to do a stout, you heavily roast the malts. So I do that with the cumin. So I roast the cumin and then I blend the cumin. So now you get fresh roasted, blended cumin, fresh chili, like the flavors just pop up.
See, man, I thought I was taking a step ahead by buying everything separately and trying to make my own shit. You took it a step further.
Yeah, bro.
And you were like cooking your own shit to make it into the own. Oh, that's fucking amazing.
Yeah, so that's how it was born.
That's dope, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, like he said, dude, he can spread all the secrets he wants, but good luck doing that.
Yeah.
Good luck pulling that shit off.
I know. I was talking to, who was I talking to? I was talking to, I have a cat, so I'm doing these vac-sealed smoked meats right now.
Oh, hell yeah.
And so they're going to be going into Ace Hardware. So I got these, they're called Saucy Luke's meat lockers.
Ah.
So inside the meat lock, it's a freezer, it's a 5 cubic foot freezer, and then it has like, brisket, ribs, pork, and then whatever else I'm cooking that week. Sometimes pork belly, sometimes chicken, burgers. I've started a new sausage program. But I was talking to a cat about the brisket. I've been smoking brisket for the last 4 years, like a lot with this smoker. Last 3 years, cooking 20, 30 a week. And it wasn't until the last 3 weeks that I started doing even some new stuff, bro.
Fuck.
So I'm still learning. But these last little things I've been doing, they've been taking it again, like another flavor profile to the next level.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
That's so dope. See, I would have never even. It would have taken me so long to even figure out how to get to the next fucking step. And I don't have a green thumb, so I'm already fucked there. But
now you out here doing it, bro. Look what you got going on, dog.
I'm trying, man.
You keep showing up, bro.
I'm trying.
So you owe me $5, dude. No saying try, bro. We're doing. I got a thing with my boy Bootsy in Compton. He's like, every time I call him and I say try, he's like, that's $5. We doing, bro. We ain't trying. We doing.
That's fucking dope.
And we are doing, bro.
We are doing.
Yeah, we are doing.
Yeah.
This is what it's all about. Y'all got to start somewhere.
That's fucked up because I usually tell people, I said, don't tell me you're going to try because that means you have the intent of failing.
Yeah.
Fucking, so you called me out. I like
I
like that. I like that.
Nice.
Oh, shit, man.
Yeah.
How does, you have a full-fledged family,
Yeah.
They're all the support that you need is there,
Yeah, I do. Yep. I got a full-fledged family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got the support there. Married 13, together 15. Woo. So we got some time together. I would say my greatest accomplishment is my family.
I would agree with something like that.
Yeah, so that's it's easy to find the negative in anything.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It's easy to point fingers at other people being the blame for other things, dude. It's but what's not easy is fucking sticking with it and recognizing your own character defects in stuff rather than always passing blame on others.
That's kind of why I wanted to give a little bit of recognition to that situation because it's hard enough, just having a full-time job and trying to do your own thing on the side while even maintaining such something so simple as a relationship, and having the family behind you doing what you're doing, that's tremendous. And
it's a challenge, bro.
I'm sure
it is.
It is.
It's a challenge, but anything that's worth it will be a challenge.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah, so
that's not a question.
Yeah, I don't know if you talk to anybody who's been together like 20, 30 years if they're not like, dude, we had multiple times where, so we've been staying in the paint, bro.
I've heard the success stories of long-term relationships 1.5 million times. What I don't hear about is the stories of people doing what they want to do in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's so much harder to do that. And I agree and I understand that, but I don't see why you shouldn't ever.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, and that's, I would say too, that's, you know, a challenge with this is like, this isn't her passion.
Right.
You know what I mean? She's just supportive of mine. And, you know, sometimes, you know, at my own fault, I, you know, lean on her, expecting her to maybe do things that, you know, it's not her thing.
No, yeah.
So her thing is other things, dude. Like, she's really good with the kids, bro. Like, I come from, you know, she's hands on with the kids. I'm hands on with the kids too, but it's like her everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's my everything too. It's hard to say, but like,
I understand where you're coming from.
yeah,
I do understand.
Yeah.
Another thing also too, I feel like is notable in the same sense. While I'm trying to accomplish something that I enjoy doing the same way you are, another part of what I try to keep my eyes on is changing the dynamic, because I have an 8-year-old too.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not the same situation.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm also trying to accomplish is I want to change the dynamic of his life,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sure the same way that you're wanting.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Now is when we're trying to change what's going to happen in their life, and make sure it stays that way forever.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it's a whole different ball game when you got other people that are relying on you.
oh,
It's a whole different ball game, dude. I mean, as humans, we're selfish people. If anybody says that they're not selfish, they're lying. We're all a little selfish, but you know, I feel like, you know, it takes a little bit to kind of get out of yourself so that you can, you know, move forward, dude.
you definitely got to fucking work outside of yourself and just do what's right, you know.
Yeah, that's what I feel like too. Like with some of this stuff, like what you're doing with mental health stuff. You know, I'm in a 12-step program, and I have been for the 8 years. And you know, I have a marriage class. I take a faith-based marriage class with my wife that we've been doing, and you know, therapy and whatever. You know,
Well,
I'm 100% all about that stuff, dude. So
that's kudos to you, man. Not a lot of people would take those steps.
yeah. Yeah, luckily, you know, like I said, with the 12-step program, it opened me up to another way, bro. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I kind of keep thinking about lately. I've had this reoccurring thought that I want to go visit some of those programs, some of those meetings. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know what part of me, why or whatever, but I want to follow through with it. Maybe.
Yeah, you know, I got to a point. I mean, everybody's different, dude. I got to a point where my fucking life was fucking unmanageable, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I almost fucking killed myself multiple times. I almost went out like Jimi Hendrix, bro.
No.
Fucking drinking too much, popping Norcos, dude.
Just
I don't even
partying.
remember what happened, but yeah, dude. So this is, yeah, man. I fucking asphyxiated on my own vomit, dude. Don't even really remember it, dude. I wake up in the morning and my wife's gone. Everybody's gone. I'm like, what the fuck happened? I know we got into a fight last night. I remember popping some Norcos. I know I was trashed. Where's everybody at? I went to my buddy's house drinking Bloody Marys, and his wife was like, you might want to call your wife.
Mm.
I'm like, why? What's up? She's like, she said that you were choking on your vomit. I was like, yeah, fucking bullshit, dude. She's just fucking saying that, dude. She's just saying it because she's trying to get you. And then I went outside to try to take a pull from a cigarette, and I couldn't fucking inhale it
Oh.
because my throat. And then, you know, when you have flashbacks from fucking blackouts, you just like, you have like bits and pieces of the night before.
Mm-hmm.
And I could just remember coughing. And I'm like, fuck.
He was right.
He was right.
Fuck.
I did do that. And I don't know what made her come check on me that night. She's never done it before. She's never done it after that. But she did that night. Thank God she did. And I'm fucking here today, bro.
She listened to that voice.
Yeah, dude. So, but yeah, man. Just it takes what it takes. Everybody's different.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I would say that is one of the single greatest thing that ever happened to me was to get that willingness, you know, being honest with myself, being open-minded. The people ask like, how'd you do it? How? And I'm like, they have these fucking silly fucking acronyms in fucking AA that are fucking, when you first get in there, you're like, this shit is fucking corny. But they're like, how? Honesty, open-mindedness, and willingness. And really, when it comes down to it, dude, that's what it is, dude. It's about getting fucking rigorously honest. And nobody really likes to get rigorously honest.
No.
I'm getting pretty honest right now.
Yeah.
Is it making you uncomfortable?
No.
Okay.
It's opening my eyes. Man.
Yeah, so like this is what it's about, dude. Like I feel like in vulnerability, that's when you fucking grow.
Yeah.
There's no other way you're gonna fucking grow unless you get vulnerable. And that's in relationships, and that goes both ways. That's with your kids, that's with your employer. Like honesty, open-mindedness, little vulnerability, it goes a long way because it also shows that you're human. And I don't know about you, dude, but every day we get to get a chance to be a little better than the day before. And I fall, and then I get back on. I fall, and I get back on. But as long as I'm getting back on,
that's pretty incredible, man. I'll probably never forget that. People ask me how.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Honesty, open-mindedness, and willingness.
That's a key to a much stronger person. I can tell you that.
Yeah. Well, and then, yeah. So, and then, and then, when it really comes down to it, when for me, I had like a calling. So obviously I wasn't trying to have Jesus come find me, bro, but he found me. He chased me down, dog. Yeah. I was out trying to outrun his ass.
He was like, I swear to
So I did, and then when I got willing enough to listen, and then once I did, some even better things were shown to me. So
that's incredible.
Yeah, but it's a journey, dude. I mean, I fall and I get back on, dude. So I'm not fucking perfect at all, dude. I got character defects galore, but I keep showing up, dude. That's one thing. I keep showing up. You've been seeing you see me, bro. I've been busy, bro.
You've been super busy, yeah. I've tried to chime into a few of your lives, and I'm like, you just turn it on so people can watch.
Yeah, I talked to a social media guy, and he's like, "Hey, man, I see you post a lot, but you're always doing these events, dude. You got to go live." And I'm like, "Bro, my phone is connected to the fucking register,
right? And
I got ADD like a motherfucker, so I got to have music playing or I can't work. So I got music off my phone." He's like, "Dude, just go live for a little bit." So I've been trying to do that.
You've been doing it, yeah.
Yeah, so I try to at least go live.
Are you still do you still work with the same guys that you were with last year? I think it was last year.
Yeah, so I got a guy named Orlando,
mm-hmm.
Who is a regular turned. He's like my best friend right now, but he's a regular turned, great friend turned. Really, he's just kind enough to want to help me out.
Nice.
So he was with me for the last 2.5 years, and so he's really helped me. Take everything to the next level.
Well, the dynamic of what you're doing, it seems from the outside, it looks seemingly impossible for one guy to fucking handle all of it.
Yeah. So I do all the cooking myself,
mm-hmm.
And I do all the cooking, everything myself. I just time it right, It's all about timing, getting everything done, and then the next thing done. While that's resting, you're making this, so it all comes together. It's
right.
like a fucking artwork, like a mass, and then it comes together, boop, for a service.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have my staff that come and they help me set it up, load the truck, load the van, and then execute the service. So
you got a pretty nice little setup going on.
Yeah,
and it seems like it's pretty efficient.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of fucking work to set it up, break it down.
Yeah.
So, but I got going. So,
do you have the timing so perfectly placed, where, like, when it starts to close down? Have you ever had it where you're still fucking cooking and everything's closing down?
Well, I'm still cooking and everything's closing down. What do you mean?
Like if the event's shutting down and you're still like waiting on something to be finished, or
no? I show up with everything done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everything's done and it's just staying warm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. See.
Yeah, unless I'm doing like a wedding. Like at weddings, I'll like live fire, like reverse sear tri-tips or reverse sear, tomahawks or something like at the event. Yeah. So I just did an event for my boy. Shout out to Aaron Rave with Casa Agape Coffee.
There you go.
So my boy Aaron, I did his wedding, him and his new bride. And yeah, that was something I did. You know, I told him about it, but I brought out 4 tomahawks, and then
That's dope.
so I started with appetizers, these pork tacos. So beef tallow, so I render all the fat out of the brisket, make the tallow. So I cook the tortilla in the beef fat on the live fire plancha.
Oh God.
Yeah, bro.
I haven't had dinner yet.
Hit it with the pork, then the dirty blonde, and then shout out to Salsa Patron, my homegirl Lisa, her salsa, fucking killer salsa.
Fuck yeah.
And then I put her salsa on it, little cilantro, and then so that was the appetizer. And then they did brisket, chicken, 3 sides, and then I finished it with tomahawks. And once they all ate and were like, damn, that was good. Damn, that was good. And then I hit them with the fucking reverse seared tomahawks while they were all like having dessert.
They're like, fuck, man. There's more.
They're like, dude.
God, at the end?
Yes.
Fuck.
So I call it setting people's barbecue par level. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, guys, we set the bar now. So now who's going to beat me, dog?
Yeah. You're doing a great job, man.
Just keep showing up, bro.
There's not a whole lot of, I mean, there might be a whole lot of people that you see like barbecue challenging, stuff like that. People that are in competition with you, but I don't think there's anybody that's like really, truly in competition with you. You're setting the bar high, dude. You're doing
Thanks,
it fucking
bro.
right.
Thanks, dude. You know, and with all that, dude, I will say, you know, dude, people cook barbecue. They're really passionate about it.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody, you know, I'll just say everybody's really passionate about their barbecue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will say I have been taking arrows to the back, but that's all good. I get it. I understand. I'm not going to shoot the arrow back at you. I understand the grind that goes into it.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say too, like if I was in the barbecue space and I had someone like me, like fuck. I'm like, damn, I got to compete with that motherfucker.
There's a price to pay for being at the top.
Bro, dog, like,
you know?
if you want to call it that, yeah, I just keep going. So what I'm doing is I'm actually going to throw my own barbecue festival.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so January 11th at Mark Coronado Park in Surprise.
Okay.
So I used to run a lake in Buckeye, and I held 2 rib competitions there. And, you know, I had a reggae festival there. I had I did live music every Friday, Saturday, Sunday morning, dude. I had a freaking Renaissance fair, like, you know.
It was a good time.
Yeah, it was a good time. So I got, you know, I have experience with throwing events. So, you know, I had a couple events over there called Smoke on the Water, Saucy Luke Smoke on the Water.
I've seen that.
Yeah, so that's what I did those. And then, so now I'm doing an event with my friend Peyton. She runs a PS I Love AZ. So she runs the Park West Market. We have an event this weekend called Margarita Madness at that same place, Mark Coronado Park.
The big guy sent me the ad for that.
Yeah.
Alex?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He just sent me the ad for that. He's like, dude, look at this.
Yeah, you got to come to that, dude. Yeah, that'll be rad. So,
Might have to go check that out.
margaritas, axe throwing, bull riding. I'm going to be there. A lot of other great food trucks, dude. You know, she, you know, gets a lot of, you know, the top food purveyors in the state. So for my event, yeah, dude, it's going to be a banger.
That's going to be
You want to hear about it, dog? You ready?
You can tell us whatever you want.
All right, dude. I haven't even told anybody really about this yet.
A little sneak peek.
So I have posted about it. People know about it, but we got to hear how fucking dope this is going to be. Top barbecue. Okay, so yeah. So, okay. How do I say this?
I love your brain's just going in so many different directions.
Well, I want to put this out the right way, you know? So I'm having a 35-team rib competition, amateur rib competition.
Oh,
in this rib competition, top person gets, we'll see exactly what, you know, they're going to get an extra prize, but they're going to get cash, trophy, and then Saddle Mountain Brewery, which is a brewery that I do a couple collaborations with a year.
Mm-hmm.
They are going to be doing all the beer gardens. So all the beer will be done by Saddle Mountain, which is awesome. So they bring, you know, all their staff, their beer. So for the 35-team rib competition, they're donating a couple kegs just for the competitors. So these guys, they got to cook. This is what they got to do. They got to cook 4 racks of ribs. So the competition is you got to cook 4 racks of ribs. With those 4 racks, I supply you the ribs. You have to turn in 6 bones. The other, let's say 3 racks, because people are going to sample,
Sure.
the other 3 racks, I sell tickets to them. So pretty much they're like, I give you the ribs and I sell tickets to your ribs. At 5 o'clock after turn in, I open up the gates, and then say someone like yourself who comes, for $20, you get to sample 7 ribs. So you get to go to a barbecue event, sample the ribs that the judges are getting. This is like, people don't do this, dude. Like, there's no other one where you get to actually try the competitor's ribs.
Right.
It's always just turning into the judges. So
That's unheard of.
Yeah, so I'm doing a double blind turn in. So say you wanted to compete and you're like, oh, I've never done it before. I'm a little nervous. Well, don't worry, bro. You don't need to dress the box. You don't need to put all the frill. You don't need to fucking make it pretty. You just need to do your best work, turn it in. Okay, you don't know your number. The judges don't know your number. I get it. I give it a number and I hand it to the judges.
Ooh.
Guess who I got so far with the judges? I don't know if you heard of Black Flies Eyewear. They're out of Huntington Beach, Costa Mesa. So my buddy Roji, shout out to Roji. So Roji is going to be one of the guest judges. This cat Matt with Road Glide Barbecue. Big Dane, Big Dane, West Coast Customs.
I do know Big Dane.
So Big Dane is flying out, so he's going to be one of my guest judges.
Shit.
Fucking Big Dane, shout out to Big Dane.
God damn.
So he's coming out. I do an event in Norco called the Brew and Q Festival. So the last 2 times I did it, I met him and his family, and he's super good dude. And I just threw it out there to him, and he said, yeah. And then we got local barbecue guy, Jonathan Barbecue, okay? Jonathan Jones. So he's a really, really good friend of mine. Super talented dude with the camera, with the food. I would say, too, he's one of those guys in the space that, I don't know if you call it like a mentorship, but like, we build each other up.
Yeah.
We keep each other going, dude. We know what it takes, and we
That's dope.
Yeah,
That's
so
dope.
yeah, so and he's sponsored by Oklahoma Joe's. He's sponsored by. He's done stuff for Headley and Bennett, dude. He's got Cowboy Charcoal. He's you guys all look him up. Jonathan Barbecue. He's a local Arizona guy doing big things, and so he's going to be one of my guest judges. So those are the 4 I got right now. I'm leaving the next 2 spots open. So I'm not the ones I did before. I brought in some KCBS judges.
Yeah.
But I rather just have people who know barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
Like these KCBS judges, what does it take to be a KCBS judge? Fucking what? You go to a judging class, how to eat a rib, taste a rib. I'm like, no, you can look at the ribs and try the ribs and see the differences. When you go through 35 ribs, there's going to be 5 that everybody says those were the best ones.
Yeah.
And it just really, it is what it is. So, so I'm going to leave the next 2 spots open. I don't know who else yet. Okay, so we got that. So that's the rib competition.
Mm-hmm.
Top barbecue vendors in the state. So even some of the cats that hit me in the back with the arrow, bro, I opened it up to all of them. I was like,
Come
you
on,
guys,
man.
I'm throwing a banger. Come be a part of it.
Come see what it's about.
Come be a part of it,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Like, my whole motto is community over competition. Bro, I didn't fucking get into this shit to fucking have beef with people.
I love that, dude.
Yeah, bro. Like,
It's a labor of love.
Yeah, bro.
What the fuck you want?
Bro, everybody here is fucking trying to provide for their family.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
I'm not cooking barbecue so I can fucking be a barbecue rock star. I want to provide for my family.
Yeah.
Like,
And I'm gonna do it by providing for your family.
yeah. So I opened it up there. So yeah, man, I got some really good friends, really good guys, dude. The Barking Cow, Jesus is gonna be there. My boy Mike, dude. Papa Bear's got the Grill King, one of the OGs, dude. And then some up and comer guys that are getting started. Hernandez Barbecue, Pet Hefe. We got who else we got in there?
Pit Hefe, I've seen a little bit of their shit.
Yep.
They're doing some good shit.
Yep. The Kingpin, dude. I got Kingpin coming. I got some good cats coming that can throw down. So, my whole thing was, let's throw a banger. Let's, dude, Arizona, what's Arizona barbecue? It's still up in the air, dog.
Dude,
What's funny is there's a cat named Sterling Smith. Shout out to Loot and Booty. Sterling
Booty.
Smith, dude. He's one of the top barbecue professionals in the world right now, and he's from Arizona. So everyone shits on Arizona barbecue, but this guy is fucking winning grand championships. So let's say Arizona's doing pretty damn good.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think people shit on it?
Arizona, because it just doesn't have a name for itself yet.
Dude,
you know?
It never made sense to me. I'm like, Arizona's so full of fucking flavor.
Yeah.
How can you shit on anything from Arizona? Any of the foods?
Yeah, I think it just hasn't been here long enough.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? Because like in Arizona, dude, we're just starting to grow. I would say too. Like I came here, 9 years ago, and I started cooking barbecue, and like the space wasn't already solidified. Like if you go to Texas, boom, they're already there, bro.
Yeah, they have a fucking name.
Yep, and they've been doing it for a while.
And everybody's got a place there.
You go to Cali, it doesn't really have it as much, but it's starting to. You go to Memphis, they already got it. They already got it. Carolina already got it. Kansas City already got it. So Arizona is
it's pretty open board right now.
yeah, it's open board. So the guys that are doing it right now, we're putting it on the map.
I think you got a pretty good chokehold on the fucking chili flavor.
That's pretty good, huh?
I always thought like if Arizona had a flavor, I was always thinking like it's gonna have to have a little bit of spice.
Yeah, it's that southwestern flavor.
Yeah,
dude.
dude. It was either that or try to fucking like use like jalapeno or something like that.
Yeah,
But chili powder.
yeah,
And whatever you're doing is working, dog.
yeah. Thanks, bro.
Fuck yeah.
So and then in the competition, and then we also have pig races, bro.
Oh my god.
So this came to me in a fucking dream,
Let's
and I
go.
still don't know how I'm gonna pull this off, but I'm gonna pull it off. My pigs were born 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 5 were born, 4 made it. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do.
Okay.
We're gonna fucking bet on the pigs, dog. We're gonna get them around. I'm gonna teach them how to run in a circle. So I go meet up with them next week, and then I'm gonna get these pigs, get them to run in a circle.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do hay bales on each side, get a little circle track, and like, let's be real, it's all for fun. It's all for charity.
Uh-huh.
By the way, shout out to Foothill Food Bank. So their Foothill Food Bank is the 501(c) that's going to be catching all the love from this event.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so it's all going to a food bank that helps people with food insecurity, dude. You know what I mean? We all got families to feed. Some people are more in need than others.
100%.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this is our way of giving back. So
Beautiful. I love that.
yeah, and they're actually really cool. My boy Doc, he works at the Foothill Food Bank, and he's been pretty instrumental in helping me with multiple things. So this is my way to give back to him and them. But yeah, so the pig races, the way the pig race is going to work is we're going to get all these prizes.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a guy named Sam Brero. He makes hats, like custom, like flat brim hats, like baller ones, $500-600 a piece, like custom
shit.
flat bro. Like, how do you want it? Boom, with this, with the twills here, with the however you want it, the burns, those like high dollar.
What's his name?
Sam Brero. This is my buddy Sam. Sam
Trying to
Brero
figure out-
hats.
I've been watching some fucking guy like on TikTok that's been doing that
Yeah,
shit.
so his name's Sam Brero. So he's going to be one of them. I'm going to
Yeah.
get like some cutting boards from another guy. I'm going to get like some GoPros. Dude, I'm going to get pretty much it's the way these gifts are going to be. It's stuff that you want, but you would never buy yourself.
Right.
I mean, you could if you got all this expensive, this extra income, but they're things that you want that you just.
Haven't bought, yeah.
Yeah. So
It's on the burner.
yeah, so it's so we're gonna do 5 races. Yeah, dude. So each pig is gonna have a different color coat, and you bet on the pig, and then say it's $5 of a bet, and then if your pig wins, you got to take your say it's the red pig wins, you get the red raffle ticket, and you got to put it in the jar of whatever item. So at the end of the 5 races, these are all winning pigs, and then you have a chance to win that item if your pig won.
That's a sick setup.
Yeah, it's pretty tight. And then the rest of the money goes to the Foothill Food Bank. Yeah.
The whole event sounds like it's going to be a fucking banger.
And then,
dude.
hold on, bro. And then we got live music.
Oh, God.
And we're bringing all local artists. So I got Urban Life there. So I'm doing, instead of doing like a country music thing, which is normal for most barbecue events, I'm going to do like a dub rock, reggae vibe. So, so Urban Life's going. the Hourglass Cats. And then I got my buddy Ricky Harris. He's like a one-man show, fucking great friend of mine. He's going to do it. And then my daughter goes to School of Rock, and they have a house band called Gorist Funk. So Gorist Funk is going to open it off. Then Ricky, then the Hourglass Cats, then Urban Life.
Dope.
Yeah. Mechanical bulls, dude. Stuff for the kids. So face painting, all the stuff for the kids, dude. Petting zoo, bounce houses, and then also 100 vendor like shopping village. Yeah, bro. So that's happening on January 11th at Mark Coronado Park in Surprise, the West Valley Barbecue Fest.
Holy shit.
Yes, sir.
So
that's called biting off more than you can chew, but then fucking over delivering.
101.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just trust God for a little bit.
Well, we're gonna need some help, but
Yeah.
it'll be there.
Yeah. So the pigs were born, bro. The race is gonna happen.
I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah. So that's happening.
Are you gonna be at this year's flag run?
No, dude. They booked it on a date that I was already booked.
It's okay.
Yeah.
That's
so,
okay. You got a lot of shit going
I
on.
know, dude. So it's actually coming up. So I'm gonna be doing the Copper State Whiskey Fest. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, tell the folks how to get a hold of your merch, how to get a hold of your products.
Yeah, dude. How can you get a hold of them? So SaucyLukes.com if you want that shit shipped to you.
Pretty fucking simple.
Yeah, pretty simple. SaucyLukes.com. And then, or you can catch me every Saturday at the Park West Farmers Market off the 101 in Northern. So Saturday, we have sauces, rubs, and the vac-sealed smoked meats there every Saturday. And then Sundays in Verrado. I live in Verrado at the Verrado Farmers Market from 9 to 1. So, and then pretty much any butcher shop around you, I'm probably in that butcher shop.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to look a little bit more into that one.
Yeah.
We
So where are you around here? North Phoenix. So we got Hobie Meats.
There's one out in on Carefree.
Little Town Butcher.
I think so,
Yep.
yeah.
So I'm there. That's Lindsay. Yep. I'm at Little Town Butcher. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're fucking doing it, man. You're
Yeah, we
2
are.
steps ahead,
We out here, dog.
Oh, that's fucking great, man.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you coming in and telling us your story and
Thanks, bro.
how you got there. That's the important part.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to see it fucking going as well as it is.
Yeah. It's the way I tell people, it's running a business. It's like you're pushing a van uphill, dude, with that's in neutral, dog. You're pushing that thing, everything's going good, but as soon as you get off it a little bit, it goes backwards.
Coming back.
So you got to get back on it. But I'm working on, all the people I talk to, they, it's about getting the right people in the right positions. And, that's when you can scale up, is when you can take your hand off it and you can have other people doing it so you can do other stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm, working on doing that now.
Awesome, man. That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Thanks, bro.
I'm hopefully in the next 6 months to a year, maybe I can have you back,
Yeah, bro. That'd be great.
hear a little bit more about your success, and
Yeah.
go from there.
Maybe we could do a me versus me fucking live podcast at the festival, bro.
So I run another fucking podcast too,
Uh-huh.
called Dirty Smoke,
Oh, yeah?
and that one is based around fucking food and bullshitting, and
Really?
that's our fun podcast.
Ah,
So maybe we'll have to have you on there.
yeah, bro.
One of your fucking festivals, we'll come out and try some of your food, because that's what we do. We try foods in here and shit.
Oh, really?
That'd be perfect, dog.
Yeah, that'd be perfect, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you guys definitely need to go to it.
Well, shit.
Yeah,
I guess that's my next fucking plan right there.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go to your fucking festival, and I'll meet up with you, and we'll get in touch.
Cool.
Hell yeah, man. Well, I appreciate it. Is there anything else you want to add? Any socials that you want to drop?
Yeah,
Anything?
dude. Instagram and Facebook, dude. Saucy Luke's Craft Barbecue. Just give me a follow on there. I'll post where I'm at every week. Yeah, so this week I'm at Margarita Madness. Then I'm doing the Copper State Whiskey Fest on the 16th. And then on the 23rd, I'll be at the Desert Sky Music Festival. The headliner is Walker Hayes.
Oh,
Yeah, Walker Hayes and Eli Young Band and Saucy motherfucking Luke.
that's
dog.
gonna be a good fucking setup.
Yeah, it's going to be a banger, dude.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they'll be doing, yeah.
Well, dope, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
Of course, man. I'm so thankful for you coming on, and until the next time, dog.
Yeah, dog.
I'm excited.
All right, man.